is Tomomi Gariano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 8 of Advent Tangle 2024. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces already filled. And today is day 8. And let me show you today's tangle. So this is a Zentangle official Opus tile. And today is day 8. Today's tangle is called Searchin. Searchin by Jody. Genovese. So Searchin, if you look at the step out, you can probably guess. Let me zoom in. It's sea urchin. Inspired by sea urchin. You start with an orb, and inside an orb you have another orb, and this one is inked in with a little bright spot. And from here you're going to grow out a bunch of these needles like this, and you're gonna continue to add more of these needles till it gets really dense. And also you're gonna add some shading or texture inside this little eyeball with these little tiny dots. So the more dots you add, the darker it gets. The less dot you have, the lighter it gets. So it's quite simple. So just keep going like this. And a trick to make this something like this look beautiful is every needle that you add is kind of coming out from the center, so that you don't add needle like this. I mean, it's okay, you know, it gives a movement if you go around like this, but if you think of it as a sea urchin, like everything is coming, like all the needles are coming out from the center like this. So let's pick a spot. Maybe I'll do it in. So this one has a lot of bubbles already. So maybe this one. Or maybe I'll do it in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna start maybe somewhere here. Let me zoom in a little more. Here we go. So I want to have enough space to add needles going both directions. So I want to add my first orb. Around here like this, and maybe I'll do this little orb inside with blue, and leave a little bright spot. And if you forget to add a little bright spot, you can always come back with a white gel pen. So I'm gonna add, maybe I'll do these needles in 4 directions first, so that I don't get lost, and maybe in between as well. And I'm rotating my tile because I know certain directions are easier to draw a line for me. So then I'm gonna start filling in between these needles. So this is pretty relaxing. It's like It's almost like planting your hair. Oops, see, I got a little overexcited and I went outside. And I think it would be interesting to, it'll look interesting to make some lines a little stronger. So either you put a little more pressure or you go slow. So this part, I want this to go all the way to the end. Not fun. This is such a fun tangle. I think this is gonna go rather quickly. This part. And you see how I'm flicking my pen. It's like a little hairy eyeball. It's almost like I'm adding a bunch of brushes, little eyelashes on this eyeball. Gosh, that sounds painful. Adding eyelash to the eyeball. You don't want that, but you know what I mean. And so Searchin, sea urchin. I don't know if you ever had opportunity to eat sea urchin, perhaps in your local sushi restaurant. It's quite delicious. It's quite rich, and it has to be fresh, really fresh to be good. So if you have tried in the past and if you didn't like it, well, I know, maybe some of you seafood is not your thing, but if you feel like you tried it and you like most seafood, but you really didn't care for the taste of sea urchin, oops, sorry, I got lost from the camera here. Sorry about that. I got carried away as I was turning the tile. So anyways, what I was saying is, if you have sea urchin in the past and you are the kind of person who likes most of the seafood, some people don't like anything fishy. So if you don't mind, some fishiness, but you still didn't care for the sea urchin that time, it may be that that particular sea urchin was not fresh. It had to be really fresh. And of course, the best one is when you get it right by the ocean, not even frozen. The diver goes in and picks up the sea urchin from the bottom of the ocean, or I don't think it had to be in a really deep spot, because I remember as a kid, my dad, who was a really good swimmer, when we go to a beach in the summertime in a rocky places, he could dive and just find sea urchin. And of course, you don't wanna. It's like what is that? Is a chestnut has these spiky needles, so you don't want to touch them with bare hand. So you always want to have wear gloves when you are touching sea urchin, and then you crack them open and you eat right there, and it tastes so good. So that's the thing about sea urchin, or in fact any seafood. The fresh one, the fresher the better. And once as you transport, that's when things started to get a little fishy. So if you had a chance, if you don't live by the ocean, maybe perhaps your next vacation when you go to a destination that is by the ocean, perhaps you try a fresh seafood, and you may be surprised how differently they taste. So in Japan, we eat a lot of seafood. You know, we eat a lot of fish. I feel like we eat pretty much anything that comes out of ocean. And of course, you know, sushi is from Japan. So we eat a lot of fresh seafood, and because they are so fresh, you can eat them raw. So if you want to go for a sushi or any kind of raw seafood, make sure that they are serving you something really fresh. So if I go to fish market or the fish section of a local grocery store, the package always indicate this particular cut of fish or particular shellfish or whatever is meant for cooking or meant for just eat raw, because you don't wanna eat old seafood raw. That's very, very dangerous. So anyways, maybe I'm talking too much about seafood, but ever since we moved to Japan, I definitely noticed that we are eating much more seafood. It's just something that's available. More variety is available here compared to where we were in the States. I mean, we were near Seattle, so we have the market, Pike Place Market. I don't know if you know that the market is known for really good salmon, you know, Pacific Northwest salmon, and some fresh seafood, but still though, it doesn't compare to what we have here in Japan. So this is such a fun tangle. And I'm making this really nice and dense because, you know, most of the space that I have, it has a black background, but this one, it will be impossible to create a black background. So I'm going to just make it kind of dark with lots of lines. That's why I'm adding so many lines tightly together to create lots of dark, almost black spot. So maybe one more here. Kind of looks like these eyes looking from the corner. Sorry, I keep going off the camera. it's fun, isn't it? And maybe I'll put down like something from off. Off this corner. Or maybe one more imaginary one from here. I think I'm quite happy, and then I'm gonna add these dots. So these dots goes to what I wanna shade. So I'm gonna add these dots densely, like a smiley face, and make it a little lighter and sprinkle around. And you can do this after you shade it. My little eyes. It's kind of little eerie, but it's kind of cute. And I'm gonna shade. First, I want to make outside of these orbs really dark, because you know it's already almost black. So I'm gonna make that spot really nice and dark. And today is day 8, and today's reading is about outdoor Christmas lights. So we talked about indoor Christmas lights, but this is about outdoor Christmas lights. So let me read as I shade. So Edward Johnson, a friend of Thomas Edison, was the first to add electric Christmas lights to Christmas tree. Oh, so thank goodness it's no longer a candle. His tree had delicately painted glass bulbs that alternated colors every few seconds. So I guess it's just like what we have today. Years later, families started using these lights to decorate the roofs of their homes at Christmas time. Decorating our homes with lights is symbolic because as Christmas, we are called to be the light of Jesus. So that's when they start decorating outside as well as inside. And Matthew 5:14 through 16 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Spend some time looking at Christmas lights and think about how you can show the light of Jesus to your neighbors this Christmas. So this scripture, it's perfect because the church that I go to in Tokyo, this was our main scripture for 2024. You are the light of the world. We are the light of the world. It's a very encouraging scripture, something that we want to remember, that we are the light of the world. And we can make make something around us shine and brighter, and we can give lights by being light. And that's very inspiring. You know, no matter where you are, what you do, you are the light of the world. A town built on hill cannot be hidden. So, you know, let your light shine, not just Christmas, but brightly, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, because somebody somewhere is having a bad day and needing your light. And perhaps you are having a bad day and you need light from somebody, or light of Jesus. So let us be the light to each other. And this tangle, Searchin, it's kind of like almost like a light shining brightly on the center. So this is appropriate tangle for today as we talk about light. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of shading here and there. So thank you for leaving comments. Thank you for hitting like buttons. That means a lot to me. I read every comment and I try to respond to it as much as I can. Maybe you're watching this sometime in the future. Maybe it's no longer 2024, but still, you can leave comments and let your presence known to me and to others who are watching this. And thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 9. Bye now.